Good morning. I just wanted to welcome you to my third day out on this vlog. It's certainly been an interesting start to this new journey in life. I'm on the third morning of living in the van and already encountered my first major situation with the van. Yesterday evening, after I got done uploading the videos, most of the videos I didn't even finish at the Galley Library, I decided I might try to park on Galley Causeway, and because I'd seen cars and vans here overnight. I think most of them are parked for fishing or just people checking out or kids making out and stuff, but I don't think overnight parking is officially allowed here. I know on the other side of the causeway there are signs that say no overnight parking. I looked around here and I didn't see any, so I don't know if they exempt this side or if I just didn't see the signs, but I'm pretty sure it's not allowed. But anyhow, I was heading eastbound on O'Galley and decided to, at one of the median crossovers to turn to come onto the westbound lane, which would put me headed on O'Galley Boulevard towards the mainland. And as I was getting ready to cut over to the shoulder, where we're parked right now, I guess one of the tires got ripped or punctured when it crossed over from the pavement onto the dirt and grassy part where you could park. So I'm stuck right now. The view is actually pretty spectacular. Let me show you this here. You can see what I woke up to this morning. I actually slept with the side door here completely open all night. It was pretty cool. I had there wasn't a breeze like I would like it, but I had all this ventilation. I mean, the whole side door was open. And I woke up to quite a nice view. Just in case you're curious, this is what the interior of the van looks like in the morning. It's pretty cozy, and cars are whizzing by me right now. Everybody's in their rush to get to work. Meanwhile, though, I am stuck. Let me just show you here. This is what we're dealing with. As you recall, I had been in process of preparing Little Blue, but wasn't completely done when I broke up with my now ex-girlfriend. So I had not been able to put my spare tire back on, and I had a plug kit, but now I can't seem to find it. But my tire here blew. You can see all the green slime there, but it's right over here is where it got cut. I think a rock or something punctured it, but you can see all this green here squirting everywhere. That is from my attempt last night to repair it with the fix-a-flat seal-it thingy. It did not work. So at this point right now, I'm stuck. Currently stuck right here on O'Galley's westbound lane. Have this terrific view, but I'm not really enjoying it as much as I could or should, just because I'm concerned about what I'm going to do next. The plan right now is to wait till about 8 o'clock or so, maybe 9 o'clock, and I'm going to call around and see if I can't find a local used tire dealership and find out what the cost would be, to have that tire replaced. And then also I'll call AAA. I think I still have my AAA membership, and see if they can't tow Little Blue there for me. And if they can do that and I can cover it, that's great. As you know, my budget is very limited, so this is quite a setback. But at this point, that's about all I can do. So wish me luck. Well, here I am trying to
Using an air compressor here. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I'm using the air compressor to put some air back in. I know it won't hold when I start driving on it, but I'm going to put it in so I can at least maneuver the vehicle when the tow truck comes once I call them. Looks like I have some curious onlookers. They've been there this morning since I got up, just standing there watching me, curious as to what's going on with my situation, or waiting for me to feed them. They may be used to people tossing them food. We'll see if when we get some air in here. I might try to drive it a little bit again and see if it holds. Maybe it didn't hold last night, but it'll hold tonight by some miracle. If it does, then I can drive it. If it does hold, then I can drive it to a tire dealership nearby and see if I can't deal with that. It'd be a lot easier than going to AAA. So we'll see what happens. Alright, this is what's currently going on. I had been looking for my tire plug kit last night and I couldn't find it, but today I remembered I had stuck it in here with the power system wires and cables and stuff. So what I'm going to try to do, or what I'm currently doing right now, is I've tried to plug the hole. It's I called a bunch of car dealerships, I mean not car dealership, but tire dealerships, and they don't seem to have my size tire, at least used. And my budget's not going to cover used new right now, so I'm still looking for used. So I went ahead and tried to plug the hole. The hole is not just a straight hole, but like a slit, because I think it hit a rock or something that just sliced through it like a knife. So I've tried plugging it. This is my first time trying the tire plug, but I've currently got it plugged right now. It's I don't know if you can see the plug right there. It kind of screwed up. You're supposed to leave a 1/4 of an inch out, but the first time I did it, it went all the way through, and I was like, crap. So it's basically got 2 plugs in it. And right now the tire pressure's going up. So the hope is that this repair works, at least for an interim repair, until I can get the vehicle to a used tire dealership that has tires that are affordable, and then try to get some used tires put on there so I can at least drive around, because this is, it's a temporary plug here. So wish me luck. Alright, I have about 3, maybe even 4 plugs in the hole. And currently I have it on the bottom here of the tire, and the air appears to be holding. I'm gonna drive it back and forth on this causeway here slowly before I go on the bridge itself. Then I'm gonna try to make it to mainland and look for a tire dealership, a used tire dealership that I can afford. So wish me luck here, guys. Well, I don't know, as you can see, I have made it off the causeway. I'm over at the O'Galley Library right now. The plug is holding. Looks like crap, but it's holding. Air seems to be staying in. So I was able to get off the causeway, which was kind of dangerous. And there was construction on the causeway too, which made it even more dangerous. But thankfully I made it over, and I'm at the O'Galley Library, which means I have access to bathroom and air conditioning and internet. So I'm gonna take my laptop or my mini notebook in there and see if I can't do a detailed search for a used tire dealership around here. I called several places this morning and they don't seem to have them. So that's the plan, and hopefully I can find one that's close by and then make it there without having it towed. If that works out, we'll be okay. I appreciate everyone's concern, and thank you for your prayers. That's the causeway over there. I don't know if you can see in the distance there. I was actually, when you go over the causeway on the other side, I don't know if you can see the cars and stuff out there on the other side beyond the causeway. That's where I was stuck. And I had to put in about 3 or 4 plugs because it was like a slit. And I know that's not safe, but you know, it's the only thing I could do to get that the air to stay in. And I drove it over the causeway, and I don't know if you spotted on this video, but there's like a crane up there. There was construction on the causeway, which made it even scarier. So I made it over the causeway, and the plug held, came around to the library, and this is where I'm going to take brunch and then resume business of trying to get the van fixed so that I can at least be on the road in the local area. Otherwise I'm stuck here, and then, you know, I have to contend with the police saying, hey, you're not allowed to be here overnight. So that's where we're at this point. So I was at the Causeway Library, and I called around and finally found a place that had used tires for $55 to get it mounted and everything. So I was on my way over there from the library, and of course it blew again because the hole's not just a hole, it's like a slit. So I put in 2 more plugs. You can see how ugly this looks. But I put in the last 2 of my plugs. I basically used the entire plug kit. So I'm trying to fill it up with air now to try to get to the tire dealership, the used tire dealership, to get them to mount the other tire on there. And hopefully that will be the end of this this little bit of the adventure here. You know, I had said I wanted to make this living in a van thing an adventure this time around, and I'm certainly getting my money's worth. Hopefully we can get this to not leak anymore, because I don't have any more plugs, and hopefully it'll make it all the way to the repair place and they can put on another tire. The air pressure appears to be holding because it's going up slowly. There may be a slow leak still. I don't feel it leaking anymore. It was basically squirting air and green slime all over me. You know, like, see, I got some slime on me. Oh boy. Hopefully this fixes it, and we can continue on the journey without having to deal with this issue. Alright, so I managed to plug the hole, and it leaked on my way here to Tire Masters over off US 192 to try to put on some used tires. But I was able to replug it again and got it just to the point where it got here. But you can see the green slime everywhere. So he's taking out the plug tire now and putting on a used tire. With any luck, everything will go smoothly, and I'll be back on the road again.